The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. To head down to New Orleans for Super Bowl 58. It's NFC Championship time. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The 40. The 20. He will score. Touchdown, Eagles. In a game of this magnitude, it's always good to get out to a great start, but a game of this magnitude, you go up early, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Psychologically, you now have the advantage as well as on the scoreboard. And also, it's a settling effect for your team. You're in it now. You've got the lead. Let's just go play some more ball.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Let's go.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Falcons send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
On the return, here's Agnew. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And it will be Falcon football.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
10 cycles.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Red, yellow.
Looking to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Damian Harris taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and
now they have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they run a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it in.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw here. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
On the ready. Call red. Steal flat.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, but the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Back to throw again. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 7-7, our score after one.
Ready, set.
Second down at 5. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Yellow blue, black dot.
They'll set up a throw.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Sliding out of the pocket. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. Quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
6, red. Light blue.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Back to throw.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Let's go.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder, this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
They start on the ground here in Sanders. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. They'll set up to throw.
They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Smith catches left side. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 39. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
First throw there taken in by Smith. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing again on second down.
Hurts. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
They'll run with Sanders. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This is a but not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Eagles! Miles Sanders in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7.
14, Falcons 7.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they call the timeout. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Got a man complete to Miller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll look to throw again. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Robert Tonyan, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Kerr, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Another run with Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And some room to roll now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 29 yards, as they have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On the set. Blue striker. Yellow blue. Black dot. Red, yellow. On the ball. Red.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Final minute now in the third quarter.
Black ultra.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Ready?
Back to throw again. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll drop to throw. Right back to Pitts again. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Ready?
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. There he goes, right side. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, what a game this has turned out to be for him. Remember, CD, he had the turnover earlier, and now the pick-6, that's the cherry on top.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. When you force a turnover on defense, you're the guy most excited about getting back out there and trying to force another one. How about him picking off that pass, setting his sights on the end zone? You know he wasn't going to be denied getting there either.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken in at the 3.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. They'll run left with Pollard, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are closing in on a date in Super Bowl 58 as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're dreaming of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Familiar sight all game. Pitts has it once more.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there?
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Desmond Ritter
scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Ritter will throw for it.
And now here is another interception.
And the Falcons are right back in this football game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter.
A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And some room to maneuver. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points.
42. Falcons 20. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hurts.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Eagles are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
49. Falcons 20. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Going deep this time for Miller. And this is caught on the sideline on the feet in. They are. What a catch. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 47 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They're going to look to throw.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 2nd and 3. And now here is another interception.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at at their own 35-yard line.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 34. Well, Charles, I know you appreciate seeing this great defense, especially with the heightened intensity of the postseason. These two defenses, they have risen to the occasion to force back-to-back interceptions.
You know me well, Brandon. I always stand with my fellow defenders, and I love watching them make plays, and you nailed it. It's playoff time. This is when it matters most.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
The Eagles are going to the Super Bowl as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody.
Falcons.